Good evening, I'm Briggs LaSavage.
And I'm Dan Wolf. Thanks for joining us. We're following a developing story tonight. A Duluth man is expected to be charged soon with attempted murder.
That's after he allegedly assaulted an 81-year-old in a grocery store bathroom this morning. Northern News Now's Taryn Simmons joins us live from the Chester Park neighborhood with more on what we do know and what we don't know tonight. Taryn?
Dan Briggs, I'm standing in front of Mount Royal Market where Duluth police officers responded to a 911 call around 8:50 this morning, shortly after they found an 81-year-old man in the store's bathroom with significant head injuries. Authorities say the injuries happened during an assault. The victim was taken to a local hospital and his current condition is still unknown. Police have not shared his name yet. As for the suspect, who police identified as 43-year-old Lance Tolbert, he ran from the scene and officers arrested him a few blocks away. Police say Tolbert is being held at the St. Louis County Jail and he's expected to be charged with attempted murder. Police say the incident is still under investigation and they're trying to determine if the suspect and victim knew each other and what prompted the assault. We checked on Tolbert's court record today and he doesn't appear to have any criminal history in either Minnesota or Wisconsin. We reached out to Royal Market today, and they chose not to comment. Earlier today, I did speak to a few customers that were outside, but chose to not be on camera. But many of them said that this area is relatively safe, and they've never heard of any kind of incident like this happening on this side of town.
Taryn Simmons live for us in Duluth tonight with a story we will, of course, continue to follow. Thank you, Taryn.
Well,